Good morning, grade 8 learners. Welcome to Valenzuela Live Virtual English class.
I hope you are enjoying your day with your family. Oh, I see a lot of students joining us today.
Yes, I know how eager and excited they are. Are you really excited? Will you type I am excited in the chat box? All right.
Have you checked your gadgets, the battery level, and of course, the load?
Partner, I know they are ready and excited for this class. But even though we've been doing this for a year, I suddenly got cold feet.
You mean you're nervous? Don't worry, I'm here to give you a hand.
Thank you, partner. Our dear learners, we surpassed the challenges of the pandemic last year. We can do it again this year. Just continue learning at the comfort of your homes.
Yes, our city government and the Division of Valenzuela are doing everything to support us for the continuity of learning.
So just stay put, be safe, and enjoy learning. Before we proceed, let us first check who are with us today. In the comment box, key or type in the acronym of your school, your grade level section, and the name of your English teacher, just like what you see on our screen.
We are giving you 30 seconds to do that. Are you done? Look at that. Our screen is flooded with students' comments. Let us now begin our learning journey with this activity called Pictionary.
In this activity, we are going to show you pictures by which you are going to say what it shows. You may type or key in your answers in the comment box. Do you get it?
Let's get the ball rolling. Let's have the first picture. Did you get it right? Yes, it's a piece of cake.
Let's have the next picture. How about that? Very good. A dog barking at the wrong tree.
What do you think about the next picture? Whoa, you're doing great. It's a cold feet.
Let's have another one. You got it right. It's all ears.
Now we're down to the last picture. Can you still figure it out? What is it? Great job. It's a silver lining.
Did you enjoy that? You will have more of that as we continue our learning journey. Have you ever experienced talking to somebody, yet the words you say are all Greek to you?
Yes, there are times that we can't seem to wrap our head around it, right?
Hold your tongue. It's getting complicated. I think it would be better if we're going to study this. For today's session, we will be focusing on this most essential learning competency, which is to determine the meaning of words and expressions that reflect the local culture by noting context clues. While these are our specific objectives, determine the meaning of idiomatic expressions by noting context clues and collocations. Use appropriate strategies in unlocking the meaning of unfamiliar words and idiomatic expressions.
We will use the strategic, localized, and interactive instructional material prepared by Ma'am Mary Grace R. Marcos, a teacher from Dalandana National High School, about idiomatic expressions.
We will be dealing with the meaning and common examples of idiomatic expressions.
We shall find out what idioms are.
When we say idioms, these are phrases or expressions which mean something different from what the words exactly say.
Meaning, these are words or phrases that aren't meant to be taken literally. Look at this sentence. I get cold feet whenever I see the judges. If I say I get cold, it doesn't mean that my toes are cold and my feet are literally feel cold. It actually means I am nervous.
Let's have this sentence. My friend Jessie bought an expensive bag online while on quarantine. I just can't wrap my head around it. Wrap my head around does not mean that you need to get something, a towel maybe, to wrap around your head, or an object in which you wrap around your head into. Whoa, that's impossible in the first place. The idiomatic expression used here is wrap my head around. It means to understand something which is considered to be challenging and confusing.
Don't you find it interesting? Now let me give you another one. The speaker is about to start with stop. Hold your tongue because you might distract. Hold your tongue doesn't mean that you need to hold your tongue with your hand. It means somebody is asking you to remain silent or to be quiet.
Let us have another one. The players are all ears when the coach starts to give his instructions. In this sentence, all ears is the idiomatic expressions used. It means everybody is listening intently.
Let us see the next sentence. Filipinos often stand stronger after each storm, for they firmly believe that every cloud has a silver lining. Silver lining is the idiomatic expression used here. It means there is hope or a positive aspect in an otherwise negative situation.
Idiomatic expressions are a type of informal language that have meanings different from the meanings of the words in the expressions. How will you understand the meaning of these expressions?
By simply studying the words in a phrase and understanding the rest of the words to make up a sentence through context clues. That means you need to look for hints or clues in a sentence for you to understand the meaning of the idiomatic expressions used.
Let us examine this conversation.
Sandra, would you mind helping me with my assignments?
I'm so sorry, Roselle. I'm not good at that subject. Why don't you ask mine? He's your friend, right?
I tried to ask him, but he gave me the cold shoulder. I couldn't think of any reasons why he seems mad at me. In the given conversation, what is the idiomatic expression used? Good. Give me the cold shoulder. And what do you mean by this expression?
It means ignoring or showing no interest to someone or something.
Let's try another one.
Roselle, you look so happy today. Why?
Well, I qualified for the DSWD staff. And aside from that, I tested negative COVID-19. That's why I'm a happy camper today.
Wow, congratulations!
What does happy camper mean?
It means a person who is happy and cheerful. Learning idiomatic expressions is fun and exciting. You can use them in your daily conversation with friends, classmates, and teachers.
Now it's your turn. Please bring out your pen and paper. I want you to figure out the meaning of underlined idiomatic expressions in each sentence. You only need to choose the letter that corresponds to your answer.
You are only given 10 seconds to do this task. Are you ready? Let us start.
Number 1. She reviewed for many days because she wants to pass with flying colors. Pass with flying colors. A. To pass a pilot's exam. B. To know all your colors. C. To get a high score in the test. The correct answer for this is letter C. The subject in the sentence studied very well in order for him to pass the exam. And when he passed the exam, he will surely feel an overwhelming victory, triumph, or success. That is why, when we mean to pass with flying colors, did you get it right?
Let's try the next one. Mary is sick as a dog. That's why she can't attend our online class today. A. Very healthy. B. Very sick. C. Not healthy or sick. Check your answer now. If your answer is B, then you are correct. When we say sick as a dog, that means a person is so sick or extremely ill. He can't do his usual activities. He must be lying on bed.
Number 3. When my teacher is around, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Walking on eggshells. A. Trying not to offend someone. B. Trying to offend someone. C. Trying to work hard. Have you typed your answer? If it is A, then you're right. Walking on eggshell means to be very careful. The subject here behaved carefully because he didn't want to upset his teacher.
Let's have this. Before this class, idioms are all Greek to me. Now I find them so easy. Greek to me. A. Difficult to understand. B. Not interested. C. A person who comes from Greece. The correct answer for this is A. All Greek means difficult to understand. Let us say it is your first time to watch Korean novela without English subtitle. It will be very difficult for you to comprehend what the characters are saying, right?
Now try this out. Number 5. We must get the ball rolling on this assignment soon. Teacher does not accept late turn-ins. Get the ball rolling. A. To set things done some other time. B. To set something in motion to begin. C. To finish doing something. If your answer is B for this question, then you are correct. Get the ball rolling is to get something in motion or to begin doing something assigned to you. It's like when your teacher gives you assignment, start doing it. Don't wait for some other day to accomplish it or else your assignments will pile up.
There you go. Who got 5 out of 5? Give yourself an amazing clap. Don't you find idiomatic expressions easy?
So, idiomatic expressions are a type of informal language that have meanings different from the exact meanings of the words in the expressions.
You will arrive at the meaning by studying the rest of the words in the sentence through context or how they are being said by the person.
We are done learning about idiomatic expressions and understanding their meanings, and we are almost close to the end of our learning journey today.
If you have questions or you want to clarify something about what has been discussed, you are free to type or key in your concerns in the comment box.
We will answer them as much as we can. A minute will be given to you to type or key in your questions, and our teacher moderator will be gathering them. The 1 minute starts now.
Your time is up. We hope you are able to send your questions.
Thank you so much to our teacher moderator who gathered all the questions.
Let me read the first question from Valenzuela National High School. I find it hard to understand some words without using the dictionary. How am I going to get the meaning of idioms easily? As we have said in our discussion, the key in understanding idioms easily is to never interpret them literally. You need to read them in context so that you can understand their true meaning.
That's true. Now let me read the second question from Dalandana National High School. The question is, why do we need to learn idioms? This question really makes sense. Well, learning idioms not only makes your writing more creative, but it also used as an artistic expression in communication. Using idioms in your daily conversation shows your good ability in using the language.
Absolutely. Now, we're down to the last question for today, which comes from Malanday National High School. Where did idioms originate? Idioms originated and developed so suddenly without the knowledge of the person speaking. Unknowingly, we are using idioms when we are speaking, especially if we want someone to think about what we are saying.
Exactly. Oh, we have another question.
Oh, yeah.
Let me read another. This question actually comes from Malinta National High School. Do Chinese have their idioms too? Chinese have idioms too. They are called Chinese. These are idiomatic phrases which usually consist of 4 characters. Most of these idioms were taken from Chinese classical stories.
Oh, there's still another one? Well, before that, let me add another explanation for that question. In fact, all languages have idioms too. We Filipinos also have our own idioms. Makapal ang bulsa, for one, translates to thick pocket, but it is used to describe a person with lots of money in his possession. Another, itaga sa bato, which has a literal translation of cast in stone, means to remember forever.
It is indeed exciting to learn idioms.
Moving on, let me read the last question from Mapulang Lupa National High School. Can we use idioms in academic writing? My answer is a big no. Idioms are part of informal and conversational language uses. It is inappropriate to use them in writings that require formality of words, language usage. Aside from that, they may obstruct the writer's intended meaning and may result to readers' confusion in understanding the text.
I still see a lot of questions in the comment box, but we are running out of time. Our teacher moderator will gather all those questions and will be handed out to your respective English teachers.
Your English teachers will be the one to answer those questions and clarifications during your follow-up discussion.
And for the additional activities to further develop your skills in using idiomatic expressions, you may apply what you learned today by working on the activities in your Learning Pocket lesson. Lesson 2, page 1 to 4, prepared by Ma'am Marie Chris Marcos of Dalandana National High School.
In the learning packet, you will find a list of common idiomatic expressions with their meaning.
It will be followed by the activity card, by which in task 1, you are going to write the meaning of the underlying idiomatic expressions using context clues.
Then, under What I Can Do activity, it requires you to pair the idiomatic expressions in column A with their meanings in column B.
The assessment part will follow right after that. There, you are going to deduce the meaning of the underlying idiomatic expressions and you're going to write the correct answer in your paper.
Remember, always write your answer in a separate pad paper or notebook, and don't forget to apply what you have learned in figuring out the meaning of idiomatic expressions.
You may also practice using them in your daily conversation to get used to them. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. And everyone, always remember,
In any situation, education must continue. See you again!